The Love Guys Report 2009 is the largest ever study of love and dating, and it found 58% of singles in Manchester admit that finding love is more important to them now than it was a year ago. Here with me is Katie Shepherd from Match.com, and she'll be telling us all about the results in a moment. But before that, we went out into town to find out what a romantic lot you are.
There's different kinds of romance, isn't there? I think the stereotype of romance is all about flowers and chocolates and that sort of things and little cuddly toys. I think you can be romantic in more subtle ways.
I don't know.
Well, I run you a bath. Mate, you tea.
Okay,
Is that not
he is
romantic?
a bit, because he ran me a bath and he takes me out and makes me tea and everything. But it's early days yet, so we'll see if it carries on.
I've never found a romantic man yet.
Meeting my girlfriend, that's the romantic thing I can think of. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I'm the most romantic one. I'm more romantic than my husband, so...
I personally am not the best with women, I will admit now, but one thing this lady once told me, for every jar there is a lid. And I found my lid, unfortunately she can't be here today.
The men like to think they're more romantic than the women, but I don't think they are, really.
I think more females today they're more forceful than men, I think. It's sort of like, want of a better word, he's lacking control now, aren't they?
Men should be men, and they should stop being little boys running around chasing girls, and they should be men, get themselves a woman.
I think women are more into, like, the romantic thing, but then again, men are kind of expected to be the romancers rather than the romancees.
Everybody likes a bit of romance, so I really don't think... I hope it's not dying out, but I don't think it is, really. But I like romance, anyway. I like men to be romantic.
Oh, don't we all? Katie, why is dating so much more important now?
Well, I think many things have changed. The credit crunch has certainly had a very significant impact on our search for love. Love is hardwired into our genes, and the search for love is really important to us, but particularly when times are tough. It's very much easier to weather the storm when you're with someone that you really love. And I think that it's only natural that prioritising love and relationships when times are tough is going to happen, because we reprioritise our lives, and a new car, for example, goes straight to the bottom of the list.
Oh, interesting. Now, is there a north-south divide for what people look for in a partner?
Now, that's an interesting one. In Manchester, we have found that we've had a real kind of move away from this wag culture of wanting lavish gifts and expensive gestures, and it's all about looking for somebody who's very thoughtful, somebody who's going to do things for you that they don't have to. I heard a lovely story during the focus groups when we did the Love Guys report of a lady who said to me that she knows her husband loves her because he goes out on a cold day and starts her car up so it's nice and warm when she drives away.
That's nice, isn't it? So, how do people date well, then?
Well, I think that more and more people are going towards the internet now. So at Match.com, we've seen a 35% increase in new sign-ups this year alone. I think now we don't really know the person at the end of our street. We don't know their name. It's very unlikely that we're going to fall in love with that person. So what we want to do in our busy lives is increase our possibilities. And because we're becoming increasingly fussy, and in Manchester we found that 50% of singles are fussier now about who they date, I think you want the choice. And I think what the internet does for you is opens up the choice, and you can be really specific about the kind of person that you're looking for.
Now, that's all well and good for the younger generation, who are very au fait with the internet. What if you're sort of second time dating, you're a little bit older? How do you date well then?
Well, that's an interesting one. I think it's a myth that people think that the internet is just for the young. We've seen a 50% increase in people over 50 signing up to dating sites, and that's across the board. It's not just on Match. And I think the reason for that is that people who are going into it second time round, they think the rules have changed. It's different to when they were out there, and they want to take things at their own pace. And that is really the beauty of the internet. You can have a little browse, and when you're ready to move on another stage, you can do.
So do you find that you have pretty much a real spectrum of ages?
It's anyone from 18 to 80. In fact, a lady rang me up the other day. She's 78, and her daughter signed her up to the site and taught her how to use the internet that way, and she found somebody and married him.
Oh, well, we've got to finish on that beautiful note. Thank you so much indeed, Katie.
You're welcome.
There's hope for us all.